what I got going on now on this big cheating, y'all. Fuck y'all talking about. I don't know all these hoes. Y'all keep talking shit just as long as y'all saying y'all playing. She doing this and she doing that. So these hoes stop playing on my motherfucking top. Bitch is mad cause I'm riding my own wave and shit.
Bossed up on these bitches, make them feel something. Lame niggas gotta chill, they ain't spending nothing. Shit get real in the field, bitch, I came from nothing. Every day another hustle, gotta stand for something. Whole team full of shooters and we bustin' back. Get that paper, it's the mission, no strings attached. Tell that nigga how we coming, gotta spin them racks. And if he coming, come correct, you gotta be exact. Tell that nigga running back, we gotta double up. It ain't no limit to this hustle, gotta run it up. Pay attention to the system, gotta come clutch. I got my nigga in the back with that semi-tuck. A lot of rats in the game, call that shit corrupt. You gotta move a certain way before your time is up. Nigga hit me with a move, ain't got no time to buzz. And if he talk that money talk, that's how I bust a nut. Collect the money from these niggas, run and tell that. If it's a price on your...
Hey, you really killed that though.
Thank you.
Like, it's certain women in like rap, y'all talk y'all shit, you know what I'm saying? Some women just pussy talk, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be
But
talking y'all shit.
I pop my shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't
It's
gonna
a
lie, you
difference.
pop your shit. But hey, you back with another episode of Kool Rich Conversations, man. This week back, you know what I'm saying? We got my boy Rich remote. But you out here on Global Vision TV. Make sure y'all go and download that app ASAP. Go download the app. Make sure y'all follow all of their sites and all of our sites too. And make sure you call in at 470-251-4707 and holler at us. Let us know what you think about these topics, man.
Definitely.
But we ain't gonna talk y'all head out about that. I wanna holler at my boy Rich, man. My boy Rich is remote. What you got going on?
He is hustling.
Word of the day.
That's the word of the day, y'all. Hustling.
I'm your boy Kool Rich. Call me what you want. Call me Rich. Call me Rich Nice. Call me whatever. I'm broadcasting from my boy Wallace. Well, this is office right here. You know what I'm saying? He got change in the brand. Make sure y'all support that brand. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about how y'all week was. How was your week, Chi, since last time we met last week?
Man, week was, I said this last time, but it was very productive. I'm not gonna lie. I had school, and then, you know, I'm doing the Airbnb stuff, and that took me for a turn this week, but you know, hustling. I actually got a announcement to make, but I'm not gonna make it until next week because my interview for it is right after this podcast. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait to tell y'all about it. So just stay tuned.
How you like the Airbnb game though? You cool with that?
What I can say is definitely where the money is. If you have a decent spot in the right area, you're gonna be booked. It's guaranteed. It's definitely where the money at. But it do come with a lot. It comes with a little more than what I expected with me running it myself and me being a female. But you know, I'm dealing with it. I'm learning as I go.
So would you get another one?
Oh yeah, I actually want to get some all around, not just local. I want to get some
more.
You said what?
You said some more, not just one more. You want some more?
Yeah. When I tell y'all, when y'all see them bookings, it's gonna motivate you. Like how you get direct deposits. That's how I feel when you get them bookings. It's like, congratulations. They tell you how much you gonna get from what days they looking for. You just like, period. I'm lit.
What up, Trey?
Man, what it do, man? Hey, man, my week been the same, man. I had an off week, and I ain't talking about off as in a bad way. I'm talking about, like, off work. But,
period.
You know, they had us off with pay, so I kind of been chilling and studying, and I've been hustling. You know, I'm an under-the-radar hustler, you know what I'm saying? I got an artist I done got put on the Revolt Summit, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be doing his thing. Somebody I fuck with real tough, you know what I'm saying? Y'all saw him last week on the video today. But, you know, little stuff like that, man. I do a lot of under-the-radar hustling, but I'm hustling.
Them be the best hustlers,
yeah.
the back end ones.
Man. One of my motivators, if you ain't seen it, it's this movie. It's called The Godfather of something. I want to say Motown, but this dude is, we don't know him, but they told his story, and man, dude, he the reason for a lot of people we know.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Okay.
Well, I had a pretty smooth week. I've been in Chicago since Friday. I was trying to get a podcast, but you know, I said I've tried. But still okay to happen. But I announced a pop-up shop like 2 weeks ago, and I talked about it last week, and then we did it this past Sunday, and it was so dope. We had 24 vendors. We have over 200 people in and out within 4 hours. 80% of my vendors sold out of something that they had.
That's crazy.
That's been the talk of the city. Period. Hustling is the word of the day. Hustling. Period.
We got everybody networked, everybody got to know each other, and then at the end of the pop-up, we turned up like we were supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Now we just trying to put another. I got an offer to do one in Vegas, but I think I'm gonna put a pause on that to next year, and then I want to do another one here in Chicago right before Christmas, so we can get the holiday shoppers and get some good products out there.
Let's get it.
And go from there. But we're gonna go on and kick the show off, man. We're gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? This first topic, man. Who'll get at me? Trey, what you got for me, baby?
Man,
Go.
cancel culture has been in effect again. They attacking another one, and the victim this time is, well, I can't even call him a victim because we don't know what's gonna go on. But the beginning victim right now is Travis Scott. And this, a few days ago he had the Astro World Fest, and it was a great show. Like I watched it live on Apple Music, and to me, like I said, it was like me watching it. I had a ball in my room, in my bed, bouncing up and down. I raged in the room, but the after effect was crazy because it was reported that 8 people died, 300 injured. Like that's crazy alone. Like 300 injured in that, and right now, like the social media is going crazy on Travis Scott, making him look kind of crazy. They trying to blame it on him. He has 18 lawsuits. They suing Drake because Drake did a surprise performance. They suing Drake about it and some more stuff. And Travis Scott actually apologized. I want to get into the apology.
Didn't he refund them their money too?
Yeah, he gonna refund everybody, and he gonna pay for the funerals also. But you know,
Into the apology, I guess what I'm trying to understand is how do they sue Travis Scott and Drake? Did they put this together, or was?
I mean, Astro World is Travis Scott's.
Right,
festival.
that makes sense. You're right.
I wanna see what he's apologizing for because I heard a few things, and you know they tried to connect it to the Illuminati. So I just want to hear, and they got videos up and everything. It's just been a thing. So I want to hear what you got to say about what he said about the apology.
Yeah, I want to look at his apology. I kind of looked at it a little bit, but I kind of want to look at it because I like to read people. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir.
I just want to send out prayers to the ones that was lost last night. We're actually working right now to identify the families so we can help assist them through this tough time. You know, my fans really mean the world to me, and I always just really want to leave them with a positive experience. And anytime I can make out, you know, anything that's going on, I stop the show and, help them get the help they need, I could just never imagine the severity of the situation. We've been working closely with everyone to just try to get to the bottom of this. City of Houston, HPD, fire department, everyone to, help us figure this out. So if you have any information, please just contact your local.
Scott right now, because really, honestly, like I said, I like to read people, and like that's one of the worst celebrity public apologies I've seen in probably 10, 15 years.
I just felt like it was so dramatic. The rubbing the head. That's a sign of nervousness. If you think when people give speeches, they do all the. And I felt that when I was looking at him with that. I don't know.
It looked like a nigga that had just threw up, like probably been drunk all night.
The connection was going in and out, so I kind of missed the middle part what he was saying. So, go ahead.
He really was just basically trying to say that they're trying to figure out what happened exactly. He had no explanation to nothing. He was just apologetic to the situation at hand, but he really had nothing to go off of. He didn't say what could have happened or what may have happened. He just was saying sorry and we trying to figure it out type stuff. And he was just being very dramatic while doing so. The rubbing the head, the deep sighs, and it's just, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry.
It's like usually they sue people, but can't, like normally with events, like all the events that I've done and I've put together, most venues ask for insurance. So they didn't have any insurance. Usually you go after the insurance for that, not the actual artist. And then Drake, I know Drake's someone like, what the fuck I do? It wasn't even my event. I was just there.
I read this. You know, like people put their accounts of what they seen while they was there. And the girl, she said that the medics, 2 female medics, had this girl on the backboard, on the stretcher or whatever. And at this point, while she had on the stretcher, Drake pops out. Like, he was a surprise before. It surprised me. Like, he just pops out of the ground. They drop the fucking stretcher to say, whoa, there go Drake, the 2 medics. That's the type of shit that need to be sued. The fucking 9-10-year-old child that got trampled over and danced on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, it ain't no fine in them people. It's 50,000 people. 8 people died out of 50,000 people. How is Travis Scott supposed to point out 8 passed out people when there was people that said that they was walking and they thought they was on the ground walking and they looked down and they was walking on top of people?
Wow. So let me ask you something. You said you watched it,
yes.
Right? Did you watch it from another person's point of view from the back, or did you like watch it?
I mean, you know, like Apple TV is like they doing the head,
like the front row.
They doing front row.
Did you see anything
stage.
Unusual about
My thing,
anything?
I talked about all night. I talked about how when they showed the aerial view, it was like you saw the people that's jumping up and down in one little spot, but you had these droves of crowds that was like curving, like pushing, and it looked like people was literally like trying to get out, and they like pushing, going this way.
That's what I'm saying.
And then after you hear the stories,
it's a lot of stuff.
What was going on?
From my understanding, it was somebody that ran all the way to their car because they saw what happened firsthand. In the front, I guess it happened in like the first couple rows, and they were saying that, I don't know, it was I didn't see it personally, but they were saying like it was some Illuminati stuff. So when he first came on, what came on at the top? Did you see the flames? What was it?
It was like the eye.
That was a dove in flames.
We ain't go that out there saying it's Illuminati. We don't know.
I'm speaking about what the people talking about right now.
Yeah, that's what they do to him every time.
That's what they talking about.
It's sad because Travis Scott, I can name the rappers almost. Travis Scott, Trippie Redd, A$AP Rocky, people like that. They love that shit.
But my thing is, you have an explanation for anything else that occurred. Like, period. If a crime scene happened, Forensic Files is going to be able to tell you at what point you was at when you did this, at what, anything. But it's like, what is...
We all know this man didn't start this concert just to do that to people.
You get what you asked for, though.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
If I put out a satanic...
That ain't nothing new, though.
My condolences goes out to everybody who lost somebody, like, with that tragedy, you know, but I don't want to point the blame at the artist because nobody's going to make themselves look like that. I don't care if it's Illuminati or not. You're not going to do yourself and cause yourself like it's going to be a lot of money. They're going to have to spend a lot of money behind that. So my condolences go out to the family. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully next week we have a better update on it. You know, but we ain't gonna speculate with, you know what I'm saying, putting that other stuff out there because, you know,
I got the actual people, the people that died, like the actual people, they identified all 8 of those people. You got John Hilger at age 14. You got Brianna Rodriguez at age 16. You got Jake Jernick at 20. You got Franco Patino at 21. You got Axel at 21. You got Madison Dubisky at 23. You got Rudy Penner at 23. You got Danish Bage at 27. Them ages is crazy. Like,
20s, just one that's
kids, bro.
not.
Like, and they ain't even made it to their prime yet. But other thing is, like I said, you get what you ask for, bro. Like, that's their thing. Go to try to survive the rodeo when he was doing the rodeo. Then he came to Astro World and everybody was trying to survive Astro World.
I don't think they asked for that though.
Let's get up out of it. Let's get up off this one, man. Get too deep, man. What y'all?
But I mean, it happens.
Yeah, that shit it actually happens.
It's going on. They're talking about it.
To just throw Illuminati in it, and then to
we only talking about what the people talking about.
We don't know. Like it could have happened anywhere.
Yeah, and I don't think Illuminati, because just like they said, he was like insensitive.
I didn't never even think Illuminati.
Like,
I'm just literally going off of.
They're like saying he just.
I feel like he was insensitive to it, but the Illuminati came in from everybody else.
Oh yeah, some like eerie ass videos. They'll fuck you up.
What the people
but
talking
they ain't gonna
about.
post like the video of him stopping the show. Like they gonna say he didn't stop the show when it's actually it's like, well, we got the video, but it's actual video of him actually stopping the show because somebody was.
And I heard otherwise. Down. That's why we needed to talk about.
Yeah, play the video.
Yes, play the video.
What did he say?
What did he say?
What did he say?
Let's go. He said she owed him $50 million and 5% stock in Yeezy. And I don't know if niggas know, Yeezy's at $1.7 billion. He said,
Come back.
Say that again.
We gonna come right back.
Okay, we gonna go to commercial right quick. We gonna come right back at y'all after the commercial.
With some more topics and some juicy stuff for you.
I know I was running. We lit. But yeah, back to the Travis Scott situation. Now we can get y'all that video of him stopping. Like I said, we gotta change the narrative. Like everybody's saying he didn't stop it when he actually did stop the show.
Watch the video.
Yeah. Jah turn the flame night. Let's play it slowly. We need somebody to help him. Somebody pass out right here. Somebody pass out right here. No, don't touch it, don't touch it. Everybody just back up. Security, somebody help him. Jump in real quick. Keep on. Just keep this going. Somebody jump in. Come on, security. Get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Let's get it in. Yeah.
But like I said though, he actually did stop the show. You know what I'm saying? For what he seen. I only saw him see two things. He saw a person in a tree, and he saw that. I don't know if he saw that commercial though. But he saw those two things, but I can't see him seeing all eight people out of that 500,000, because the person that he stopped the show for right then, that's one of the people that actually died.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like that was
okay.
crazy.
So like I said, I didn't never see it, but that
Yeah, like you could tell, like if he was on some satanic shit, that motherfucker would have been like, die nigga, die. Like he would have been wanting it. So him stopping the show and being concerned about what he saw, they take a lot of that shit away.
Yeah.
But
now that I've seen that, yeah.
But yeah, like on another note of this week, Kanye West was on, and I always say this when I bring up Kanye West. Everybody know that's my favorite human being in the world.
We see now.
But you know what I'm saying? But Kanye West was on Drink Champs, and he had a wild, and what they are saying might be one of the most iconic interviews of the century. You know what I'm saying? And he had this interview on Drink Champs where he spoke on a whole lot of different things. Like he was this wild Kanye. He was drinking, he was smoking, and you know we coming off of Kanye who was just holy as shit. You know, but he was Kanye. You know what I'm saying? He was cursing. He was talking stuff about people. He said that Big Sean. That's one of the worst mistakes he ever made in his life, or one of his worst decisions, or something like that. Worst person he ever signed. Said that about Big Sean. He said some shit about Talib Kweli. He kind of got on everybody's head. But one thing he did say on there that really kind of stood out to me was he said that he owed Benny Siegel some money. So he said he owed Benny Siegel some money because Benny Siegel actually came up with the Yeezy name. He said he used to call him Yeezy because, you know, like, I'm a cool nigga, so I've been around some lame niggas, and it might be a lame nigga that's beneficial, so you kind of give him that nickname, you know what I'm saying? He might be Tom around everybody, you know, call him T, you know, that's my boy T. Yeah. So he was Yeezy to him. This Yeezy, y'all, this Yeezy, and then Yeezy becomes a $9 billion company. So he said that he owed him some money, and then Benny Siegel, I want to say the night after, a couple days after, he was in the club, and a video was posted of him announcing how much Kanye gave him. Yes, sir.
Oh, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say? Let's go. He said, see, I owe you $50 million and 5% stock in Yeezy. And I don't know if niggas know, Yeezy said $1.7 billion. He said, niggas got a $50 million check for a nigga. A world nigga. Hold on. I gotta ask a question.
Wow, like he gave him $50 million, 5% stake in Yeezy. Do we believe that? It's some people that been hitting me up like, do you believe Kanye ain't gonna do that shit, bro? Benny Siegel lying. But what would be Benny Siegel reason for lying and Kanye reason for lying? Man got $9 billion.
And then coming out the blue all these years, you ain't heard from Benny Siegel in how long?
Right. I mean, I watch battle rap a lot, and he kind of be in the battle rap community. It shows. He ain't seen no fucking.
He ain't made no breakthrough.
You wouldn't even think Benny Siegel would ever have $1 million again.
Yeah.
You said how much is Yeezy worth? Just the Yeezys, $9 billion.
Yes.
So that means he owes some more money.
He don't though, because they're just like with Nike. I used to work at Nike, with Nike. The lady who drew the swoosh, she drew the swoosh for $35. Nike became $1 billion company. They gave her $30 million. I'm positive she's satisfied. And she ain't do nothing but draw a swoosh. You know what I'm saying? Just like Benny Siegel, he ain't do nothing but give a nigga a nickname. He know it's gonna turn into shoes and clothes. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't.
So
he
you
ain't
feel like he
responsible
took
for
what
the
he can
entire
get.
idea, but he is responsible for the name. So it's understood. And he said for life.
I can't really complain about somebody coming to me out the blue and just be like, oh man, here go your $50 million, Rich. This was giving me this name. I'm gonna rock with it. I'm gonna take my $50 million, keep it moving. But you can't tell me, well, I ain't gonna take it there. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna take my $50 million.
And I understand where you're coming from, but I guess that's where the 5% stake come in at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh.
That the incentive come in. Because if you spend that whole $50 million, you're good.
Stakes in the company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that makes sense then. That makes sense. That makes sense. But that's what's up.
But I thought that was the coolest shit ever.
I wonder what made Yeezy do that though. Just out the blue now. Like, why do it now? Why haven't you done this before that?
He said he tried.
He said, yeah, he did actually say in the interview, he was like, I've been trying to get Benny this money, man, this and that. But
bro,
I think he been waiting to get on the public platform to say a lot of different shit from about John Legend. He talked about John Legend and everybody in a bad way. But I think he waited to get out there to say it.
One thing for sure, and two for certain, you ain't trying to get nobody no $50 million.
You're not. You gonna give it to him. I agree. That's why I asked shit like how y'all feel about it, because like I said, he my favorite fucking human being, and I have my inhibitions with it. Like I'm like, why now? Benny Siegel been broke.
If anything, he tried to make it seem like he continuing to rebrand himself.
Right, and
But
then as I watch him, a word he used a lot. Like if he was on the show, his word of the day would be redemption. He talk about redemption, and I think he's on this redemption thing.
That's hustling.
Here you go.
Oh, he hustling his ass off.
Hustling, period.
And he is also hustling because I look at it as it ain't no bad hustle. It's a good hustle because he is also trying to make amends with Drake. And I also want to see how y'all feel about this video because I got my ways I feel about this video. And I watch it and I say, I mean, play the video. Him making amends with Drake. They play him and Jay Prince.
I made this video to address the ongoing back and forth between myself and Drake. Both me and Drake have taken shots at each other, and it's time to put it to rest. I'm asking Drake on December 7th to join me on stage as a special guest to share the 2 biggest albums of the year, live in Los Angeles, with the ultimate purpose being to free Larry Hoover. I believe this event will not only bring awareness to our cause, but prove to people everywhere how much more we can accomplish when we lay our pride to the side and come together. Beautiful.
So, with this video, my first time watching it, I said, man, this look like a goddamn hostage video. So I started doing some DMs, you know what I'm saying, hitting up some people that's close to Kanye, like, what was that? But
You did.
it still look like, I don't care, like, I didn't watch that bitch in slow motion. Like, I'm that type of nigga. Cause it sounds like Jay Prince saying something.
It's scripted
it sounds like
as
he's
hell.
saying something. It like, what is he saying? And his mouth is moving, but what it was, Kanye so-called wanted to say it right. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to curse. He didn't want to say nigga. He didn't want to say nothing wrong. They was in a church. They was like in a church in Houston. And also Jay Prince, he don't go to church. He don't fuck with.
And Kanye always under the radar just based off what he said. So he had to be cautious.
And then you got the big bad wolf. You say what?
Bullshit.
What's bullshit?
So you trying to tell me that you don't know how to talk if you're in church? You got to still read it. If it was genuine, he just would have said it. You know how to not.
Oh, I ain't saying nothing about the church stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm just
I'm
talking
a person
about
that
how
make
he-
my try to read it right. Like nigga, you Kanye West. You can say what the fuck you want to, whatever you want to.
I know it ain't had nothing to do with the church, but I'm just saying, like, with his, previous encounters, like, people try to drag or overdo stuff, so he probably had to really think about what he had to say, and that's okay. Or,
That's true though.
yeah, I don't think that he was cautious because of the church. That's something, if you feel like that's cool, but I don't think it had nothing to do with church.
It don't look genuine when you got to read. That's like me now, grabbing my phone and I'm reading the script. And I got somebody standing next to me. That's not genuine. That's some bullshit.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily.
You gotta be yourself. You gotta be Kanye. That's the only way you're gonna take it.
Just because you wrote it down don't mean it's not genuine.
Right.
People write their vows down and they have to remember them, right? I write my raps down and I have to remember them. That don't mean that I don't mean what I say. That just means that my memory a little messed up. I need some time to remember it. That don't mean I don't mean what I said in them. I'm just a different person. Like I just like freestyle. Like freestyling, that's just like saying if you don't know how to freestyle, then whatever you rap ain't real. Like no, some people just go about it different. Huh?
You talking about Kanye is very, very cautious of everything he plans everything he does. Like people think he crazy, but the man is not crazy.
Not at all. Not at all.
And keep looking down at it. First of all, it just tells me that he didn't write it. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, Drake gonna look at that shit and be like, all right, get the fuck out of here, nigga. They probably get a single out of it or something, but that shit ain't going no further than that. That's just my opinion.
But they working. You got Larry Hoover's son and his mom.
The fact he said it,
everybody on it right now.
The fact he said it was solely for Larry Hoover is what was a red flag to me. You didn't have to say what it was solely for to introduce anything. If you bring something to the attention, then that's gonna show itself. You don't have to say, "Oh, this is solely for this." Like, you get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So that was the only thing that I felt like
he went from wanting a war to like you got Jay Prince, you got Larry Hoover, you got all these people saying we want this to stop. Mm-hmm. And now Jay Prince tired of being the middleman. You know what I'm saying? He Kanye friend, he Drake friend. He got to hear both of their mouth, and he got to tell both of them, y'all need to stop this shit. You got Kanye saying, nah, fuck that. You got Drake like, man, fuck that nigga. And he the middleman, so now he big bad wolfing. Now we gotta sit down and talk.
You know how that situation really works? If I'm Kanye, I go get Jay-Z, and I do the same thing with Jay-Z. That's more of an impact. That Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know, that's more of an impact. If you trying to do this for Larry Hoover, you don't go get somebody from Canada that's not even from the States that probably been to Chicago 2 or 3 times.
It's not gonna make an impact.
That shit ain't
It's not gonna do nothing. It's gonna be irrelevant.
The culture, not there, unless they finna raise money or something. Like, other than that, it's only big for the culture. It's only like, oh shit, community. And then that's what they saying. Larry Hoover saying from jail that he want the 2 biggest artists in the world. If they can come together through their beef, they should be able to tell the world we all can come together type shit. But we gonna all say,
some
man,
beef
that
you
shit
can't
fake
come.
as hell.
Some beef you can't come back off of. I'm sorry.
We just said Drake getting sued, so that dismissed that.
Not the slap, Rich. Not the slap.
You done perioded us today.
That was the period. The slap, y'all. That was a slap. I should have been like this at this point.
Funny as
y'all play too much.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and get into my video pick of the day, man. It's another artist from Memphis, Tennessee. Her name is Nisha Deshawn.
Hey, Nisha.
She is an awesome R&B singer. Say that again.
I said, Nisha, what's up?
Yeah, man. She got a song, you know what I'm saying? It's called The Prayer, but it really was called Sierra's Prayer. And, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that. But, you know what I'm saying? Get into the video, though. Hot shit.
Period.
Dear Lord, I'm tired of these busters. I need a good man and a best friend I can trust. Lord, send me a husband, someone who gon' care for me, raise a family, and he knows how to hustle. Lord, send me a Russell, cause I'm down on my knees. Please, can you send one up for me? Cause I'm down on my knees. Please, somebody put one in the air for me. Y'all, I need Sierra's prayer. Sierra's prayer, yeah. Y'all, I need Sierra's prayer. Sierra's prayer, or whatever she was saying. Let me get to praying now. Salmon finds a wife, finds a good thing. Well, I knew all my life somebody's good thing. And now I'm letting myself down to sleep. I pray that you send me someone to hold my heart to keep. Father, can you hear me now? Could you send me my true heart's desire? And when you send that man, I'm gonna shout amen. Cause I'm down on my knees. Please, can you send one up for me? Cause I'm down on my knees. Please, somebody put one in here for me. Y'all, I need Sierra's prayer. Sierra's prayer. Y'all, I need Sierra's prayer. Sierra's prayer. Oh, yeah. Lord, send me a good man, someone who ain't gon' come with drama. A man who gon' make me his wife and not just another baby mama. Never embarrass me in public. Together we make a power couple. Don't have to question this loyalty. Someone who's only in love with me. So down on my knees. Please, send one up for me. I'm down on my knees. Please, put one up for me. Hey God, it's me again. And I hope I'm not asking you for too much. But whatever Sierra prayed for to get her husband, could you do the same for me? Y'all, I need Sierra's prayer.
Yeah, man. That's Sierra's
I like
prayer,
that.
you know what I'm saying? And she made this song a year ago, and she had a little spat going on in the shade room and all this shit because she was trying to kind of say when Summer Walker made her playlist, I mean her track list, she had Sierra's Prayer, the last song, but we didn't know it wasn't a song. But she kind of was going at Summer Walker and shit about the song, and then it ended up being like Sierra's actual prayer. But that's her song. That's her Sierra's Prayer.
Oh wow.
Shout out to Sierra.
Really? What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
Yeah, like
For
what
real.
a coincidence. So what?
Yes.
As a matter of fact, if I ain't mistaken, you know, I always look over the stories before we start. Hey, I think it's a Russell Wilson thing going on in our stories, if I'm not mistaken. Like, just speak on that.
Yeah, I'm grateful ass women.
Rich, don't start show. Okay?
Please get into this topic.
Let's get into it.
Hey, news flash, there's a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. Y'all just ignoring them because they're not rich. Oh my God. It can't be rich because I'm rich, but y'all have to I've been knowing these good guys, man. There's a lot of good guys out there, but good guys get ignored because they don't dress as flashy. They may not have the nice cars. They may not be staying in the big houses. They may not party, may not be in the limelight. But a good guy can be a lot of different things, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily have to be materialistically good. He can be on top of his shit. You know what I'm saying? His job. He might be on, like, you know, a lot of rich people don't even dress up.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
They're not ostentatious.
I mean, what is a Russell Wilson?
We should say.
What is a Russell Wilson?
I wish I should have sent that picture of him before, you know what I'm saying, we put that up. But Russell Wilson, he's not flashy. He's not, you know what I'm saying, into a lot of things that, you know, so a lot of the rappers and stuff are into. So I guess a lot of the women just take that as being a good guy. We don't know what happened with these people behind closed doors. They probably be fucking each other up at the crib. You know what I'm saying? We just going off of what we see. So what is a good guy? Chi, you know, you're a female. What is a good guy?
First off, every woman has their own definition of a good guy. And I've seen stuff as extreme as Chili off TLC. She done said she ain't want no man that like pork, and certain women get to that extent to where it's that detailed. But me, a good man is somebody that feeds my soul. Like, if he feeds my soul, that's all I need. That's my motivation. That's my everything. But I'm not, like, physical. I've been past that. Like, when you get to a certain level of maturity, like, physical features, doesn't matter. And you get a lot of men that they start off when they don't have money, they look like this, but when they get money, they look like that. So that's a given. When you get money, it's going to come with it. Yeah. You're going to be able to do what you need to do to get yourself to look right. But that's another thing. I don't care about physical features. I care about somebody that feeds my soul. Somebody that's going to uplift me. Somebody that reciprocates what I have to give, because I have a lot to give. That's what I look at. I don't know what other females look at. Having their stuff together is a main thing, because I've dealt with dudes that was not together, and I had to be that person. And it's a lot when you're still trying to get I'm young still. I'm still trying to get myself together.
So is that part of being a Russell Wilson? You got to have some money.
And what do you say to people that don't know who Russell Wilson is? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to get on the rundown. What's up? I'm just telling y'all what I expect, and y'all can tell me whatever.
What you got?
People that don't know what a Russell Wilson is, I mean, that's my Russell Wilson right there.
Right.
Why can't I have your own thing? Like, that's my thing. Like, so many people, social media did it, but so many people want what somebody else got. I want a Russell Wilson. Like, why not get, like, make up your name, motherfucker? Like, make up your
Bezos.
name.
Get you a Jeff Bezos.
I should have talked about that, but I ain't gonna get on that. Jeff Bezos,
right in front of his face. Go to outer space. Okay.
Right. His wife flirted in his face with Leonardo DiCaprio.
You can't just look past the looks, because you could pretty much build a person. Like, them looks.
That's what I'm saying.
People stop dealing with people just off looks, because you can create. A woman could go put on makeup and look good. A woman could go buy ass, go buy titties. You could build a person these days. You could put a nose on. You can change the lips. So that's
I completely agree with that. I completely agree with that.
All in that personality and that your brain, like your brain, your thought process, and how y'all mesh together. So people be thinking, oh, I'm gonna go find my Russell Wilson, but does Russell Wilson want your ass?
Exactly. Because as men, who prayer we saying?
Yeah, nah, for real. Like
we doing the
when the bitch don't have on lashes, y'all better beware. Cause we look completely different. I'm gonna be honest for us.
Talk about when you take the lashes off?
Yes, only because
this ball right here.
Only because of
like kids.
Back then when we ain't know nothing about what was going on, we just wanted to go with the trend. That was me. I'm her. I'm speaking for her. But okay, I want the lashes. I want them thick. I want them full. Not knowing that these motherfuckers is finna pull my shit out. So now every time I don't have lashes on, it's you okay?
Oh
You been crying, da da da, and it's like, no, I just don't have lashes on. That's it. Like, I'm not ugly, but I just don't have lashes on, and it look like
ass.
What?
You got naked ass. You just be having naked ass walking around.
Looking like a damn naked mole rat, for real, at the ass. I'm going to be honest, for us women, y'all know that's the truth, and y'all know everybody be asking y'all the same thing.
Don't let no man pray me some shit like, let me have a woman with natural this, natural that, this, that.
Yeah, I ain't worried about that.
You'll get something then.
Just give me some lashes back.
They gonna look at you like you an asshole when you got a prayer.
Oh, men not really saying that no more. Men not saying like I need a woman with this or that, because like I said, you could buy all that stuff now, so it's not even that important.
Who not saying that?
Men saying that.
Men saying that even in their songs. The men, and I ain't gonna say niggas because I wanted to say niggas, but the men that talk about the stuff in their songs about how they want natural women and stuff. As far as I'm talking about everything, I'm talking about hair to body to all that. Them be the ones that get the females with the BBLs, with the fake hair, with the. Them be the ones. So you can't say that. They talk because it sound good, but they don't mean it.
Those are for the moment people. They're not dealing with taking these people.
They really want you to come like that. They really want you to come fully equipped.
They do what they gotta do, and then once they get tired of them, they kick them to the side.
I mean, if the ass shot's too hard, yeah, but if everything okay, they gonna be okay with it. That's what they want. They make it seem like that's not.
The brain is how you function. It's how you operate your daily life. It's what you do. Like your man.
No.
It's a lot. You don't understand that. Looks is okay, but you can be the baddest person in the world, the baddest looking female, the nicest looking gentleman in the world, but if you dumb as bricks, then what good are you?
But no, that's how we started off. What did I say? I said, somebody said I feed their soul, and that's all that matters. Really, at the end of the day, is your soul. Like, I'm feeding your soul. That's what matters. But we got into how it is for real, for real. We even have relationships nowadays in this industry. They don't even fucking like each other, but they're doing it because this is what's gonna get me this. Hustling, period. Word of the day. They doing it to hustle. They don't even like each other. And I wish I had the clip for Kevin Gates, because we was talking about this the day before yesterday, and somebody was like, Kevin Gates spoke on this. Can anybody pull that up? The Kevin Gates stuff, because he said exactly what I'm talking about right now. Like, he was like, he done been at gatherings and all types of stuff with celebrities. And you know he's a lit celebrity. And he said, he was looking at them like, y'all don't even like each other.
Right.
Y'all don't even like each other, let alone be around each other. But y'all don't like each other. It's okay to even have a friendship with somebody that you built something with and you know it ain't gonna work. Okay, so now y'all went down to the friend zone. But for y'all to not even like each other as a friend, as a person, that's a different level. I don't even like you as a person. I've been there before, though. Somebody I've been in a relationship with before, and it dulled down to a friendship, and then it's like we can't even be friends because I don't like you as a person.
Right.
I said you got character flaws. You flawed as fuck as a person. So it happens. Like, that shit happens. So that's why I really want somebody to pull that up.
Hey, that's that. Hey, we gonna get into this next slide. And it's a slide from my homie Maya. She got her own hair salon and stuff like that. Hey, Cash, it's gonna come on the screen. I want you to read off all her specials and what she got going on.
Got you.
Could you read that for me, Cash Flow?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, waiting on it to pop all the way up. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go get it.
Hey,
You got it?
hey.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
he got it.
But
He
yo,
got it.
if you are in the Homewood, Illinois area, make sure you go check out the Hair Vault. And at the Hair Vault, you can get 50% off sew-in service with the purchase of their signature collection hair bundles. It's silk press season. I ain't know that. Did you know that?
I did.
$55 silk presses from this place with a deep condition and an end trim. That sounds like a pretty good deal.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have a $150 medium knotless braid special with a shampoo and blow dry included. Give them a
Great
period
prices.
with the service as well as braiding the hair. And that sounds like that's a good ass deal. Like I
Let me
said,
tell y'all what she said. Why she said it's not. I mean, it is silk hair season because in the summertime, when you got natural hair, it poofs up. So for you to get a silk press in the wintertime, it's perfect. I could get a silk press right now, and I've been natural for years. But as soon as, like, the last show, I had my real hair left out. All it had to do was be a little humid, and my shit was gonna be a fro on top of my shit. But in the wintertime or when it get cold, silk press season is lit. So this is the time. Y'all go get her stuff.
and you can
Get y'all silk
that.
presses.
You can get your silk press.
It's the best time.
Go get your silk press, and you
the
can get
best time.
$25 off of your next service of that silk press or that $150 medium knotless braid.
You can't beat that.
You can get $25 off of it if you come in and you mention this ad that you saw it on Kool Rich Conversations. Like
You can't beat
watching
that.
this show, get you $25 right quick.
But so hair be nappy as fuck. In the summertime, if you're getting that silk press, you can get it now. It's gonna be perfect.
And you
gonna have
good,
that
man.
ball. That's basically what they say. Man, go holler at Maya though. She over at Homewood.
Go holler at Maya at Care
y'all.
Concepts, 18350 South Kedzie Suite 104, Homewood, Illinois. That number is 708-250-7584. And you can also book them at styleseek.com at Maya Stalling. That's MayaStallings. Go check
Yes,
them
Maya,
out real
pop
quick.
your stuff. Pop your stuff, Maya.
What y'all got for me, man? What we got? What we talking
What else
about?
we got? Because we got some deep stuff. What else?
I got something deep. You got a deep one over there.
Period. We got the Summer Walker stuff. So y'all all, I know y'all don't. Did you listen to the Summer Walker album since it dropped?
Yes.
Okay, so you know what's going on. Everybody been going crazy. Everybody been worried about how it was gonna go because of the stuff with her in London. But I just want to touch on what the message was that she gave to Apple Music. She said, "Take this opportunity to learn from my mistakes. You don't have to guess if something is love. Love is shown through actions. Stop making excuses for people who don't show up for you. Don't ignore the red flags, and don't think you have to stay somewhere because you can't find better. You can and you will. Don't settle for less. You don't deserve it, and neither does your family." Summer Walker in the exclusive message she provided to Apple Music. I agree.
Yeah, and
What do you feel?
How I think is like a lot of people, social media wise, their first thought gonna be it's for females. That's not just for females. I can feel
men,
that.
too.
I mean, I can't say that me listening to the album, I was sliding down the wall crying.
Mm-hmm.
But when I read that, it resonates. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I don't have to say it on either. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt that shit. So I mean, that was a cool message to put in your Apple Music description instead of.
Yeah, that's so
describing your
crazy that
app
you
like
said it like that. I'm glad you introduced it like that because my friend, after we heard it, She's like basically not dating nobody or nothing, like dealing with nobody right now. So she felt like it didn't strike nothing for her.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it had to, because you've been there before, regardless if it was now or
Trying
if
to
it
block
was
it out.
before. Yeah, that's what I felt like it was.
Yeah, you
Because
trying to
it's
block it
like
out. The people that stop listening to R&B when they get
everybody
when
felt
they break
like
up and don't listen to number trap music for the rest of their fucking life. Because they
Yeah.
don't want to hear nothing about no love.
everybody that was writing her was basically like, yeah, you
What'd you
right,
say,
like
Rich?
da da da. But those are all people that wasn't going through whatever. It's like, it's okay, because when you hear, come on now, if we go back to the Avant music and all that, we don't gotta be going through that to feel his
We was
stuff.
fucking kids.
Because I mean, exactly. But we felt what he was talking about.
Yes.
Anybody mature, at least. But we knew what the fuck he was talking about. But we still vibe with it.
No, Summer Walker is the queen of hurt bitches.
No, Mary J. Blige is the queen of her
Bro,
bitches.
here he go. Yeah,
Mary J.
bro.
Blige. Mary J. Blige is the queen of her bitches.
She is innocent.
Ratchet as fuck.
Who ratchet?
Summer Walker.
Has she ratchet because she got tattoos on her face?
No.
Has she ratchet? What makes her ratchet to you?
I mean, they go to the internet with all their business. They did it for like
As everybody do.
But I don't know. She just all her music is just like for hurt people. So like,
Because she
you know,
hurt. She touching people. That don't mean she ratchet.
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm going to be the devil's advocate.
And then being ratchet, it's all, like I was talking to somebody about being a narcissist today. Like, being ratchet, it ain't always a bad thing. You know, when I say she ratchet, I mean that she
A narcissist is
she
definitely a bad thing.
It's not always, because the narcissist is a person that
it's a bad thing.
It's
a person that don't see nobody in no aspect of life but their
You
own.
say what?
I hate to argue with you then if you feel like being a narcissist is not bad.
It's not a bad thing.
Thank you. I just said.
And then I said,
being
no,
a
I said it don't.
narcissist.
It's
What did I
almost like
just
the color
say?
black is not, a black cat is not a bad thing.
No, they don't care about what you come with. They care about what they feel like you should come with. That's what a narcissist is. It's not about what you come with.
It got plenty definitions.
It don't. It's what I say go or nothing else.
And then like that, I can't say like when people say that, I can't say I'm a narcissist because I'm not a my way or the highway type person.
Yeah,
but
it's like
it's characteristics about a narcissist I be like, shit, that's me.
No, that could be regular.
Because you can't tell me I ain't the greatest rapper ever. When
No,
we know
that's
people
fine.
like Jay-Z and shit like that.
That
like,
means you believe in yourself and you're confident. That don't mean you're a narcissist. A
I'm saying,
narcissist
the next
feels
person
like
gonna say you a
the
narcissist.
fact that you even brought this person up, they're gonna be manipulative with it. They're
Right,
like,
facts
the
though.
fact you brought this up, I just know that you would never be this person. Like, they gonna make
Yeah,
you
the
feel
narcissist
like
gonna tell
the
me that.
lowest of the world.
Like, nigga, how you
Like,
the best of this
that's
whole
a
Jay-Z out there?
narcissist. Like, no, you cool.
They like to bring you down to size. But you know, it ain't always, I'll say that again, not always a bad thing. Murder
Always
ain't
a
even
bad
always
thing.
bad. But
I'm sorry, bro. I can't take your side on that one.
Yes, you can, because you know a narcissist is bad. I'm taking the cake.
now he said he can't say that there's a good thing.
On you.
I can take his side on it.
Good, because we on his ass. We on his ass on that.
I'm still gonna say, I still feel the same way.
I've never heard of a narcissist being a good situation in no situation.
Never.
No, I agree with that.
So, it is what it is. Summer Walker, she just hurt right now, and that's why she dating
She
all
a
these
narcissist.
She's not a narcissist. She's a hurt person that used her music as an outlet. That's what she is.
Manipulator. But anywho, you know what I'm saying?
No, don't sugarcoat nothing, Rich. But she's a what?
Manipulator.
With the
Come
ball,
on. How?
No. Y'all think that shit cool? Got y'all riding around y'all car, sad to the motherfucker, listen to that Summer Walker shit.
Let me say something. Let me tell you.
She ain't thinking about that shit she putting out to y'all.
Could I speak on it as an artist? What y'all want us to rap about or sing about? Real life shit, right? What did she do? she spoke on her real life situation with her baby daddy. Just because it was her baby daddy and it was an ugly situation don't mean she shouldn't have made music about it. Y'all can't do that. Y'all the ones being manipulative. Y'all making her feel like she can't put out stuff that's about her. It's genuine. It's genuine. It's what she going through.
Say that again.
Now you a narcissist, T.
Call me what y'all want. Call me what y'all want. But at the end of the day, everything y'all hear from me is what I've been through. So if anybody try to come at me and feel like I was being manipulative through my music, that's a red flag to me about you, because everything I rap about is everything I've been through. So I'm not going to let nobody make me feel less of because I'm speaking on real stuff. And just because she went about that with her baby daddy don't mean she's speaking all bad stuff.
I'm going to call you out on your shit on this show. When her London was arguing like that, what was it? Oh, her next album for the beat ham. I can't wait. I'll come back.
Yeah, cause
y'all couldn't wait. Her album come out because y'all knew she's gonna make some shit because she got into her dude.
Of course, because guess what? What they say, and I just made that point. I was going through some shit. That's why some of my songs is so deep, because that's what I was going through. So yes, I knew it was gonna come. You think a motherfucker gonna get in the studio and got some shit on their mind and don't talk about it?
You know what?
Fool. You know what? If I just got a tour with A and B, I'm not finna get in the studio and talk about C. Period. That A and B is on my mind. I'm going heavy. That's when I'm finna come up with the most lyrics. I'm finna talk about the most shit. I'm finna go crazy. Y'all got me messed up. I got some, what people say?
Y'all got
real artists, what we say? I got some shit to say, right?
I got shit to say. I got some shit and we also say this, I'm an artist and I'm serious about my shit.
I got some shit to say.
Because the same person she talking about checked the bag off the album. So all y'all got tricked. He produced half of the song.
He's trying to come at us. He's trying to come at us. He always trying to come. Okay, Rich. Okay.
Man, he checked the bag off the album. How you singing about me? But I got paid. You can talk. I got paid on.
All you want to. You can talk that shit. We got paid though. But we finna wrap it up. We got a commercial. We wrapping it all the way up.
Like, man, we wrapping all. We actually wrap. I don't even think we got nothing left, man. I think we wrapping all the way up.
How much time we got left, y'all? I wish I was there.
2 minutes.
No. We ain't never got no 2 minutes. We should be doing what we got.
About 3.
About 3 minutes. We finna go into commercial and come right back. Even if we gotta wrap it up when we come back, we just finna go into commercial real quick, wrap it up, come back, whatever we need to do. But yeah.
Go get it together.
Yeah, man. That was that pop-up shop, man. That Kool Rich pop-up shop. It was crazy. I think you muted, bro. But we finna but it was crazy. Like he said, he had all his vendors, 80% of his vendors almost sold out.
You did that, bro. Keep doing what you doing, for real.
Just know that.
What y'all dropping saying?
Y'all be ready for me to do this.
Period.
Period on their ass, man. But you know what I'm saying? This big Kool Rich Conversations, man. A whole nother week. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be back again on y'all next week. Make sure y'all tune in, call in, comment, do all that, man. And we're going to be right here. You know Get back home, Rich. Get back home, Rich.
Rich, get your back.
I'm coming.
Yeah.